Chris with HobbyKing.com, and we have the DYS D800 X4 multi-rotor. This is probably the most professional commercial grade multi-rotor that we carry. Now it is a 800 millimeter quad configuration, but this frame is fully upgradable to an X8 configuration. Now it being 800 millimeters, it allows it to swing 15-inch props stock, which of course are included in this package. And if you run it, its ability on this is really designed straight out of the box to be like a mid-size camera, like a Nex or a GH3 style camera aerial platform. In the X8 configuration, you're definitely able to pick up a full digital SLR with this particular multi-rotor. It's got some very unique features that definitely set it aside from the standard multi-rotors that are out there that you might be considering. And this is definitely not, I wouldn't call it your beginner multi-rotor, but if you've been playing around with some aerial photography, utilitarian type of applitions with other multi-rotors like some 650s, 450s, and you're ready to jump into the big leagues and give it a shot almost in a professional level, this is definitely a multi-rotor that you need to be taking a look at. And let's go over some of the reasons why. First thing is it's completely CNC aluminum and pure carbon. There's no plastic on this frame other than the XT connectors that are soldered onto the board itself. Other than that, this thing is completely CNC aluminum and carbon fiber. Makes it extremely light for its given size, as well as obviously extremely strong. Another key feature of this is its portability. As you see it right here out of the box, it actually comes completely built. All you need to do is add your flight controller, whether it be a DJI or a PX4 based, anything to fly this particular one, and your camera package. So just flight control, camera package, and some batteries, and you are up flying. It comes with the ESCs, the motors, and everything as you see it. But I was talking about portability, so let's go back to that. This comes pre-assembled, and all you got to do is quickly attach the arms, and I'll show you that. But it comes in a box basically no bigger than this. As a matter of fact, this is what it ships in. And it comes with the motor arms, the center frame, and the landing gear. Not much bigger than that, basically the props inside of that. So you'd be able to easily put these into like a Pelican style case for easy, safe transport. And let me demonstrate that. It has some magnetic cam style locks, which use just a cam style and a pin. And I'll just rotate these out. They're magnetically locked in, and once you're done with that, you just give it a little wiggle and it snaps off, and I'll go ahead and rotate and we'll take a look at that. These are all gold-plated connectors, all huge nice CNC aluminum blocks that support these structures. O-ring for making it seal against the elements, so you've got no corrosion in that. But it's that simple. These connectors have the connectors for the power, the ESCs that are integrated inside the arms, for the motors, everything all built into the arm, and so it makes it extremely easy for transport. If I go back over here to the package, you can see how easy it is to just pop that in, and four of those plug right in. If it was an X8 configuration, the other motor would be right up over here, and the center frame, after it breaks down, essentially fits right into the center of that, and then the landing gear breaks down and fits right into these sides. So it breaks down to an extremely small package for being an 800 professional style giant multi-rotor. Now this definitely is very unique. There are other quads on the market that fold down for portability, whether it be umbrella style or collapse this way. These arms just quickly release, and with these gold-plated CNC machined all aluminum connectors and steel bosses, this thing is just awesome. And it is extremely strong. When I was looking at these pin styles, I did some research on them, and if you're going to crash, that isn't going to be the failure point. You'll have a failure point somewhere else in the system, whether it be in the arm or not. Now let's go ahead and talk about the motors and the ESCs. These are 4114 400 kV, designed to swing about a 15-inch prop, which actually are included in this. It has an ESC built into the arm, and if you do an X8 conversion, has the holes right over here. You just add another CNC aluminum plate, an additional ESC right in here, and it's already pre-wired in the frame for that. So you're able to just do the quick conversion if you need to carry more weight with that. And like I was mentioning, it just uses these cam blocks. You see how easy it is to put back together. I'll just line that up, give it a wiggle, cam lock those over, which pulls the arm in nice and tight, and there you go. It is ready to go. So all four arms break off, and what's really nice, color coordinated, red and silver, clockwise, counterclockwise, all laser etched, so you can't mix that up. So besides the arms coming off and being very portable, one of the things that it has to have, because the signal wires for the ESCs, which are integrated into the arm, have to be routed through those connectors, it has right here on the center board just that. Has connection points for your flight controller to reach on down over there, and you plug in everything right there for your motors, all 8, as well as the included all-metal retractable landing gear. Now this entire thing is a beautiful piece of machined aluminum, and it uses a lead screw style landing gear, so it's not servo style. It is very smooth, very quiet, very precise, and more importantly, just absolutely completely strong. Now the reason you would want retractable landing gear in a multi-rotor this size is to get them up and out of the way so you could have a 3-axis gimbal. Like I was mentioning, it was really designed for a mid-sized camera such as like a NEX or a GH3 or something like that. You put it on a 3-axis gimbal and that would allow it to rotate without the landing gear getting in the way. Now it has a BEC style controller that is included with the frame for the landing gear. Can handle up to the 6S directly to handle the retractable landing gear right over here. And some other neat, unique features right here on the bottom. Of course, it has provisions for all your gimbals, rail system if you got like a rail style mounting provisions on that, and it has the power distribution board in here. Has a massive power center distribution board that's supported between the 2 carbon plates on this, and that plugs in right over here, and then your batteries will plug right over in here. Has some other provisions right in there for different power options as well. And there's a lot more to this. We've got a bunch of information on the web copy on this particular frame. I'm sure I'm forgetting a lot. There's just so much with this frame, but the key features of this thing is that you got to realize that this thing is precision machined. It is a work of art mechanically looking at it, the way it fits together. It breaks down this giant multi-rotor to a package no bigger than this. If you get a little bit larger Pelican case, you could get your camera, your gimbal, everything into just a nice, clean, tight, small package. So if you are definitely looking at getting into aerial photography, you're ready to take the next step, you want a professional multi-rotor, you need to take a look at this frame, especially at the price that it's coming in at. And remember, that price includes ESCs, motors, props, basically pre-built. Everything's wired. All you got to do is plug your FC right into these inputs and you're up and flying, other than the battery and your camera package. Definitely check this out. It's up on the new items page. I'm very excited about this particular multi-rotor. As always, subscribe to our YouTube channel. We will see you guys next time.